the Charlie Teo Foundation, pledged our public, our supporters, that we'd be incredibly transparent with where the money was going. We'd try and run as lean as possible. In other words, to make sure that our overheads were less than a certain percentage, and that we would find disruptive thinkers. Now, what does that mean? Well, it basically means that we were looking for people to fund, not projects to fund. Other people have done that as well, and in fact it's been very fruitful for them because it turns out that in fact you need to find scientists who have the same approach to brain cancer as I had to brain cancer patients. In other words, not caring so much for your own needs, your own reputation, your own sort of standing in the community, but the patient's needs. In other words, always putting the patient first. I knew that operating on these so-called inoperable brain tumours was going to raise the chagrin of my colleagues because, you know, if I was successful, it would make them look bad. And so I knew that it was not good for my political standing, it wasn't good for my reputation. I knew that I was putting myself at risk by doing this, but after all, what was I in medicine for? For myself or for the patients? So I wanted to find scientists with the same sort of approach. Why are you in science? For the science, in other words, for finding cures, or to give yourself a name and to get a great reputation? And so our job was to find these disruptive thinkers, these courageous scientists who were willing to boldly go where no other scientists went. Maybe with egg on their face at the end of the day, maybe with a great successful story, but either way, they needed courage and they needed to be focused on the disease, not on their own reputation or their own standing. Now, I couldn't do that, and hence the Charlie Teo Foundation. So what I did was I tried to surround myself with people who were like-minded, who would go out and passionately and vehemently find those scientists. I don't know how they were going to do it, but I'm incredibly lucky to have surrounded myself with great people. Our scientific officers who have, through social media, reading the literature, immense background knowledge, they have found these heroes, I call them, of the science world, these courageous, bold, disruptive, aggressive thinkers, and to find them and to fund them. We will continue to raise money, millions of dollars I hope, and continue to find these bold and courageous scientists. We have funded over 25 projects, and these are global projects. And again, I think I'm in a good position to do that because although it sounds a little bit sort of blowing my own trumpet, I am a global neurosurgeon now. I'm operating a lot in Europe, China, India, Southeast Asia, South America, many countries in South America. I'm operating all around the world. And by doing that, I get exposed to scientists from all around the world, and I get exposed to the latest and greatest technologies and ideas. And so I think I'm in a pretty unique position to go, okay, let's be a global funding body. Use my contacts, use my knowledge of what's going on in the world, and let's try and find not just scientists in Australia, we have found them as well, but scientists from around the world who are going to share our vision of finding a cure and at least finding treatments, more treatments for brain cancer. I would like to, at the end of the day, thank everyone involved, not just those who donate money, of course we need that, but also those who are using that money to the best advantage. And the vehicle by which we're doing that, i.e. the Charlie Teo Foundation. We are running incredibly lean. I know I've said it many times, but I'm proud of it because we are world first. Somehow through tenacity, volunteerism, passion, we have reduced the cost of that vehicle to mostly less than 20%, and sometimes even less than 15% overheads. So we've got the need, i.e. patients with brain cancer, we've got the vehicle, i.e. Charlie Teo Foundation, and now we've got the scientists to see our vision to the end. I want to thank all of you out there who have supported me and supported the foundation, shared the vision, and a pledge to you all that we will continue the fight and we won't give up until we find a cure for brain cancer.